So we can all agree for one thing, it's hot outside, but just how hot? 22 News reporter Julie McDonald is live in Chicopee with a tool that measures surface temperatures that have been cooking outside in the sun.
Well, first off, shame on me for wearing a black nylon shirt to work today. I'm absolutely melting out here. We just heard from Ashley that it's 93 degrees in Chicopee and the heat index is 106. But all of this playground equipment out here has been roasting in the sun all day. And so some of that is even hotter. So we have this temperature tracker right here that we get to use for fun stories on hot days. So we came down here to Sarah Jane Sherman Park to see just how hot some of this equipment is. So these kids, it doesn't seem to be stopping them at all, but we are going to quickly see just how toasty this slide is. Didn't stop her, as we can see. But if we just take a reading on this temperature tracker from the slide is 127 degrees, so quite a bit higher than even the heat index of 106. And then before we got rolling, I measured the wood chips here at the bottom of the playground too, and they were pretty toasty. When we measure those, it's 148. So really hot day out here today. We know that it feels hot, but some of these surfaces that have been just baking in the sun all day are way hotter. I was over at Stanley Park in Westfield this morning, and one mother told 22 News that they were trying to follow these tips that we've been telling you about all week on air, and they were trying to get their outdoor time out of the way today during some of the cooler parts of the day, if there are any.
So our original plan was to get here really early, but with the 3.5-year-old that took a little while, so it's a little hotter than we wanted, but we thought we'd come here for the morning while it was still cool.
Now, coming up tonight on 22 News at 5, I'm going to show you some of the other temperatures that I tracked with this tool today, including the first and third floors of an apartment building. There was a difference, and also how hot the turf was over at a soccer camp in Westfield. Just to give you a hint, the kids had to go inside yesterday because the turf was actually too hot to play on. We're live in Chicopee this afternoon. Julie McDonald, 22 News.